What's up, my idol monglers? Today, I have a very special video for you. It is time. I made a video about about a month ago, like 2 weeks ago or something. Actually, I have the video up. Let me see. Yeah, actually 2 weeks ago. It was about me saying my top 10 hottest takes. I'll probably do one next month. I really like this idea. I have a bunch of hot takes. So I gave them out, and then I wanted to say, hey, I want this to be like a recurring thing where I give you my takes, and I want you guys to post your hot takes down below. That's what I said, and I don't know. A lot of you did that. So we're going to go over these. I'm going to give my takes about your hot takes, whether I agree, disagree, whatever, give my reasons. I want to start off with this video saying, this is pretty obvious, but I just want to start saying, even if I disagree with your take or heavily agree with it, I don't fucking care. Like, go, after this video is done, you can go have that take. I do not give a shit. I don't think anyone should give a shit because it's your take, so who cares? And I think, like, the statement of hot takes is a bit dumb. Well, it's not dumb. I like it. I like, expressing my hot takes, but, like, hot takes are just takes that just takes that most people don't have. But they're just regular takes. Like, we all watch the same shit. It should be regular that everybody doesn't think the same. But it's like taboo if one motherfucker is like, I actually thought this was bad. Oh no! Like, we're all different. We're all human. We all have different opinions. So if you think something is bad, that shouldn't be considered a hot take. But you know what? Whatever. We're just going to get into it. I'm not even going to blabber on for that part anymore. I have the video up, actually. That's me right there. I could play the video right now if I wanted to, but I have the video up. I'm just going to go through the comments. Oh, excuse me. By Tharug 5785. Okay. Sorry. Some of you guys need to have fucking better whatever. I don't even know. Okay. Can we guess like some better like usernames here? I don't know what this shit is. Tharug 57, this one. Oh, this isn't even a take. Why am I reading this one? This one right here. You see that one? This isn't even a take. He just said fully agree on your take on manga needing to use visual storytelling more. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's not even a take, bro. Oh my God. Oh, I'm joking. It's a joke. All right. Bro, your fan service take is so good. All right, I'm going to read this one out because this one is a bit longer and more important. So, Bingus Weeb states, bro, your fan service take is so good. Basically, my take is, just because a person has fan service does not mean they're a bad character. I always see people talking about how Freerun and Apothecary Diaries are finally well-written women, and I'm just like, what? There have always been well-written women in so many shonen anime, but I guess because there is sometimes fan service for them in series like Fairy Tail, Black Clover, or One Piece, how this now means they aren't well-written? The fuck? The fuck is right, in my opinion. I guess I'll just reiterate this. Just because a character has fan service does not mean they're not well written. If anything, the fan service is more just connected to the comedy of a series. Now, obviously, it can get to a point where it's distracting. And that's where I say, oh, the fan service itself is not well written. Not the character. It's the fan service itself. Fan service is just an idea in a story where it's just like nudity. The character itself is estranged from that. It can definitely be distracting, and I can definitely get it if someone doesn't like if I introduce someone to like Fairy Tail. I've never read Fairy Tail, but if I was like, go read Fairy Tail, and they're like, there's too much porn in here, totally fine. But like, a character is ostracized from that fan service. They should not be connected. So like, a character like Mineta is awful. Like, I do not like Mineta very much. I watched My Hero Academia, like 4 seasons. I did not like my Mineta at all. But it is, like, Mineta is the bad character, while, like, the women who are being fan serviced of, their character aren't being ruined. That's just the fan service in the show. It's just Mineta's fault. It's not like the women in My Hero Academia. You can also look at this like a One Piece. Like, especially because if you're only looking at anime, if you're looking at manga, I legit do not remember the last time I saw fan service in manga. It doesn't happen. There's barely any fan service in manga nowadays. And when there is, it's in the most obvious titles. Like, if you go read a manga that's like my 900 level sorcerer turned into a chair and isekai'd himself into another world where he gets to have sex with pigs. Okay, yeah, there's going to be fan service in there. But like, that's like watching a video that's titled My Sepsis my stepsis goons me to oblivion. oh no, there's porn. Like, what? You clicked on that fucking title, bro. Like, really? Like, really? Are we really gonna do this? Or like when they look at hentai, like there's porn in America too. I'm not saying it's good, but like, what did you expect? But like a manga like One Piece, okay, yeah, there's some, steadily drawn images. The panels are like minuscule. The panels are very, very small. You can really just skip through them. It's very easy. And yeah, that's my stance on fan service. And that's what he's saying here. All right. And then another said, the bit with fan service and Mashal spoke to me on a spiritual level. That's what he said. And then here's his hot take. We need more unique battle shonen manga. Mashal Beelzebub. I don't know what that one is. Hell, I just might consider Showa Shoten one. And more delinquent manga. He also says less Exorcist spirit manga. I want greens to return. Please Shonen Jump. Okay, let's break this one down. So he says, I want more unique shonen, which 100% agree. Kind of. If you want unique shonen, you can just go out of Shonen Jump. Like, there are a lot of shonen manga out there. You probably just go out there. It is a bit difficult where, It is a bit difficult where like manga or Shonen Jump is like cutting series left and right. But I kind of came up, I don't know if I came up with a solution to this, but this would be my idea, is you start releasing manga every other week. So like, there's like Shonen Magazine Team A and then Shonen Magazine Team B, where like Shonen Jump releases 20 manga this week, right? Next Shonen Magazine releases a 20 different manga. And then the next week after that, Shonen Magazine Team A releases their 20 manga again. So it would give manga authors like the 2-week period that they need where they can, it's still same length chapters, but now they have double the amount of time. So definitely a lot less strain on them. As well, you get double the amount of series with unlimited potential. Like there's double the amount of potential here. There's a lot more love series here. It definitely could split costs. Like I don't know how well it would do with like costs and like that kind of stuff. And I don't know how like well that would work, but I think it's a good idea, and I definitely think we need more of that. It is just kind of hard to like break out in a big company like Shonen Jump or like a big magazine in Shonen Jump when, I mean, like you're just getting cut and dry left and right. Like there's really no area of uniqueness you can go to. Really, the only ones you can find are like Shonen Jump Plus or like whatever. But Shonen Jump specifically, which he doesn't say, but I'm just gonna assume he meant Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump specifically is just like really hard to create a unique manga. Like Chainsaw Man is kind of one of them. I couldn't even think of the next one. I think Dandadan's on Shonen Jump Plus. Showa Shoten is on Plus. I can't even remember. I guess Me and Roboco is one of them, but like who fucking cares about that one? More delinquent manga. I agree. I think the idea of delinquent manga is so sick. Like I think it's kind of dumb that these are like these little kids that are like causing havoc when you have to go to fucking dinner tomorrow, bro. Like what are we doing here? Like why are we trying to kill people? But I do like the idea of delinquent manga. I think it's pretty cool. Where it's just like people fighting with bare fists. Less Exorcist, that spirit manga, I guess. I mean, I read like a couple chapters of Blue Exorcist and I didn't really enjoy it online. So, I just didn't really care for that. I want greens to return. Yeah, that's just a golf manga. I want more sports manga. I love sports manga. All right. My hot take, smaller volumes, mainly singles, are 10 times better than big hardcover deluxe editions or 3-in-1s. Now, I agree to a certain extent because it is kind of hard to get over like the Haikyuu omnibuses. Or they're not omnibuses, but like the 3-in-1s, they're like so much cheaper. Like if you're on a budget and you want to go read Haikyuu, well, first off, go read it online. But if you like want to read it physically, go with the omnibus. Go with the 3-in-1s. They're like $20 for 3 volumes that will originally be like $11 or like $12 or whatever they're at now. Like, it is a lot easier to, like, go and get cheaper volumes with a lot of these deluxe editions being made. And, I mean, just personally, I don't really like deluxe editions because I like to read in my room or, like, read, like, chillaxly. So, like, a big edition is just kind of difficult to, like, read. I don't like reading at a desk. I don't like having the book on the desk and just turning the page like this. unless I'm reading like a real book, and then I'll do that. But if I'm reading manga, I'm like laying back here, I'm reading, I'm in my bed or something. I read like at night sometimes where it's like about to go to bed. Let's read a couple chapters of this manga. And that is kind of difficult with a giant ass volume of Berserk. That's why I collected the singles, or I am collecting the singles. But yeah, definitely. There's also another one. Oh my god, I forgot where it is. Oh, here it is. By Steve Clark. This guy, he's slowly becoming one of my biggest fans because, I don't know, I see this guy comment on every video. So, yeah. I despise 3-in-1 paperback manga. It's just too chunky and they have so much gutter loss. The only time I'm getting a 3-in-1 is in hardcover because it's not glue binding 600 pages together. And then he says, and Nanami from JJK is overrated. I don't care about the JJK take. I don't really like JJK that much. I mean, I do. I really like it, but I just don't really like it that much, honestly. First take, though, about the 3-in-1s. God, my hair is... I should have put it in a man bun. I should have. Or I'll do this. There we go. That's better. Fuck me. Sorry, I just got out of the shower, so I don't really know what to do with this. Yeah, 3-in-1s are just, like, really hard to maneuver around. They look good on the shelf. Like, kid you not, they look great on the shelf. But it is just, especially with, like, the glue binding, it can crack the spine a lot. It's just the pages aren't, like, very good quality. Like, just feeling it, and that is honestly, like, a very underrated like aspect of manga is the feel of the book itself. That is really important and not a lot of people talk about it. But yeah, like this opinion is definitely valid in my opinion. All right, next we have by Hen V. Oh, by the way, Ink Knight 6893 posted that first one. Also becoming a big fan of mine. He's like also been commenting on every video. All right. I don't know if I could take One Piece ending, let alone having a shitty ending. Since expectations are so high, I don't know if it's even possible for Oda to stick the landing. Maybe he should follow the path of Togashi and just leave it open-ended forever. I don't know. I hope I'll still love the series regardless, but a lot of what I like about One Piece is the mystery, world building, and build up. Sorry for the long, whatever. So his take is really, I don't think a One Piece ending should happen. And that's really difficult because a lot of these characters in One Piece have like these never-ending goals where you could time skip 30 years and you could find these characters still, you know, trying to achieve their goals or whatever. I just closed the fucking app, whatever. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're fine. It's like really difficult to be like, oh yeah, I want an ending, and we are getting there. And I do think that like, I mean, Oda has said he started thinking of this manga since like 15 years old. So I think he's had an ending planned for like generations. Like I think he's had an ending planned for a while, but it is hard to like imagine how this series will end and like never seeing a character like Luffy on another page or whatever, unless he makes Two Piece, but that will probably never happen. He'll probably retire after One Piece. I doubt he'll make more manga, but it is just a really hard like especially with a big series. Like even with like a Haikyuu, my favorite manga ever. I like when the ending came there, I was like, this is a fantastic ending. It's one of my favorite endings I've ever read. This is great. This is absolutely perfect. It should end here. But when Luffy finds the One Piece and he becomes the Pirate King, how do you even end it? And then what even is the One Piece? I mean, there's a lot of speculations. There's like the dreams along the way or whatever. The friends that made me along the way. There's the Straw Hat is the One Piece. The One Piece is the fucking, what is it called? Binks Crew or whatever. Binks Brew. The song that, you know, they all play on the Thousand Sunny and then Laboon knows. In my personal opinion, I think it's one of two things. One, it's the water devil fruit, where when you eat it, you become one with the ocean. That's one of the One Piece. And then number two, it is a like concrete or like a certain power that makes you like the king of the world, and then the entire world becomes pirates. So he becomes like the pirate king, but he also becomes the king of the world, and he makes the One Piece because he is the one creating all peace. And then they're all like peaceful pirates and shit. You know, like that's also another theory that I have. I don't know if a lot of people have said that one. But it is just like a monumental task. It is like, it's just hard to like comprehend as a reader, but I feel like it's like writing a mystery, you know? writing the mystery itself, you know what's already going to happen. You know the points in play. You already know all the complicated shit. It's just trying to drip feed that to your reader that's difficult. And I feel like you've done that a really, really well job. So getting the actual reveal to the mystery, I don't think will be that bad. I think it'll be good, but honestly, I think a lot of One Piece fans have already concluded it really, if the One Piece is the friends made along the way, they don't really care and they just love the journey to it. All right, oh my god, this opinion is crazy. My hot take is I think the Alabasta arc in One Piece is mid. The only good things about the arc is Crocodile and Robin. I would like to preface, before I talk about this one, I think the Alabasta arc is underrated. I think this arc is incredible and nobody talks about it. There's so many scenes in here that I think are incredible. There's so much stuff that is built up. My biggest problem is just they introduce Crocodile and then how weak he is. Like, he's incredibly strong when we meet him, but he's getting defeated by Water Luffy here. And then he faces Don Flamingo. I'm supposed to think that he can go up against Don Flamingo during Marineford? No, Don Flamingo's way powerful than him. How the fuck? You think Don Flamingo would get beat up by Water Luffy? No! But I will say I kind of understand it, especially if you're looking at the anime. I think the anime of One Piece is trash. I probably should have said that in my hot takes video. I don't know. If I do a second one, when I do a second one, I'll include that. But if you're watching the anime, the pacing is just so goddamn slow. There's a lot of components in the Alabasta arc that aren't really used very well. I think the fights are great, but characters like what did Smoker do? What did Tashigi do? They did nothing. Mr. Seven was there for a second. He did not do shit. I can't even think, Igraham or whatever the fuck his name is, he did not do anything. There's a lot of characters that didn't do anything. I don't even remember. What is it, King Cobra or some shit? He did not do shit. There's a lot of other characters that didn't really do a lot. And it is just, this is what One Piece is. They introduce a lot of characters, and sometimes they're not as developed as they could be, just because we need to move along. And then, usually in the anime, they are, but the pacing of the anime is absolutely shit. So, who really cares about that? But yeah, basically what I'm saying is, Alabasta is great. It does lack, the big sense of scale that I think other One Piece arcs do. A Water 7, Enies Lobby, Marineford. I haven't read these arcs, but a Wano and a Dressrosa and a Whole Cake, I think have this. But this absolute, impending doom feeling of if we don't win right now, we are so fucked. Realistically, Luffy and his crew could just leave the island and they would be fine. Realistically, they could just leave and nothing in the world would change except for this one fucking thing in Alabasta, except for the ultimate weapon or whatever, Pito or whatever it's called. Who cares about that? Really, there's just no impending doom to this arc. And if you don't care about Vivi, which I didn't really care about Vivi, but if you don't, it's going to be kind of hard to connect with this. Honestly, I think when people say Vivi should be the last Straw Hat, I think that is fucking baloney. They literally said that Vivi is a Straw Hat, but she is not a pirate. That is literally the entire point to her. The ending arc is her maturing and becoming, the queen or princess or whatever of Alabasta, and her pirate journey and the journey that she went on with the characters not about her being a pirate, but it was about her maturing and becoming an adult woman and knowing her responsibility. That was literally the entire point of her arc, and so making her Straw Hat would just ruin it. But you know what? Whatever. I'm not even going to talk about this one. All right, we have two last ones. Okay, yeah, we do. Uzumaki is one of the worst Junji Ito manga. By Pithy Pack 9450. I have not read a lot of Junji Ito work. I've read Uzumaki and I read Drifting Classroom. And if Uzumaki is genuinely one of the worst he's ever made, I don't know how anything is good. I don't know how things get better. You know what I mean? Do his characters get better? Because his horror is top-notch horror. It is incredible. But how do you get better than Uzumaki horror-wise? Character-wise, there's a lot of stuff that could be better in my opinion. Plot, pacing, there's a lot of stuff that could be better with that. But the actual substance of the horror, the scariness of the manga is, in my opinion, top tier. I think it's incredible. I think it's PTSD Radio kind of good. And I love PTSD Radio. It is up there. But I just don't see how you get better from that. And I like, in my brain, like, how do you get better from an Uzumaki that does horror so well unless the characters are just so much better? I don't know. And then finally, we have, okay, he has a lot of hot takes. So this will be the last one. He says, my hot takes are JJK is mid. I kind of agree. I think it's just overrated. I don't think it's mid, but I do think it's like, when people are like, oh, JJK is the greatest manga to ever live. Go read Fool Knight, go read The Fable, go read whatever. Like, you're fine to have your own opinions or whatever, but like, if you're making these giant statements like that, get ready to back it up with the amount of manga you've read. You know? Like, I can't even be like, One Piece is the best in the big three when I have barely touched Naruto. And I'm halfway done with Bleach. And I'm halfway done with One Piece. I can't even be like that. So, if you can't be like that, I can't be like that. But whatever. Same goes if you say JJK is trash. If you say JJK is trash, tell me how much of JJK you've read. If you've read one volume of it, I can't take your opinion seriously because you're taking one volume and you're just taking that and you're stereotyping the rest of the manga. I cannot take you seriously. Stardust Crusaders is the worst animated part of JoJo. Part 1 is the worst part in the manga. So Stardust Crusaders, I think, is the 4th part. I don't have any opinion on that. You can debate that in the comments, whatever. And then part 1 is the worst part in the manga. I agree. I mean, of the one part I've read, I agree it's the worst. That's what I hear anyway. Dark Side of the Moon is not the best Pink Floyd. Oh, I said music takes as well. Dark Side of the Moon is not the best Pink Floyd album. That's a crazy take. That's my favorite Pink Floyd album. I just like Dark Side of the Moon. I'm not even a big fan of Pink Floyd. There's a lot of music takes here. I'm not even a big fan of them. I just really like that album. Dark Side of the Moon, I just really like that album. So I don't know what to say. I don't really care about that take. Let's see. Adam Heartmother is oh, that's actually crazy. Adam Heartmother is better than Dark Side of the Moon. That's actually a crazy take. That's actually a crazy take. You know, I kind of see it though. I kind of see it. I'm not a music reviewer. I don't like talking about music. If anything, I'm super egotistical in the way that I talk about shit. I think the way I talk about shit is really clever and really good. I legit went to college for it and then I did nothing with that degree, whatever. I legit went to college for it and I think I am super good at that. There's one thing I'm confident in is to talk about media, both movies, books, manga, comics. Music is not one of them. I am so shit at talking about music. If the shit sounds good to my ears, it is top tier. If it doesn't sound good to my ears, it is bottom tier. I don't care what genre it is. I don't care who it's by. I don't care if the guy is anti-Semitic. Looking at you, Kanye West. I will still listen to his music every single day of the week, Monday through Monday. But this is a crazy take. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is not the best Beatles album, it's Help. I actually agree. I think the best album is Help or Abbey Road. I think those are probably the two best albums. I mean, Abbey Road is like the classic one, and then Help, I think, is an incredible album. And finally, Pet Sounds is not the second best album of all time. It is very good, though. I don't care about Pet Sounds, honestly. Pet Sounds is an incredible album. Don't get me wrong. I don't know about one of the best. My favorite album is Awaken My Love. That's my favorite album by Childish Gambino. I think it's incredible. I listened to it. There was a time where for like 4 months, I just listened to it on repeat. It was so good. And then probably Igor by Tyler, the Creator. And then after that, I don't even know. Probably College Dropout by Kanye. Or My Dark Twisted Fantasy, My Dark Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, whatever it's called. I don't know. I guess this is my album rankings. Fuck, I forgot about T-Pab, bro. That album is so good. And then the new GNX album is so good. And bro, Chromacopia is so fucking good, bro. Every song on that album is a banger. I don't even care. I fuck with Sticky. I fuck with Balloon. I fuck with I Killed You. I fuck with Hey Jane. And I fuck with Judge Judy. Every single one of those songs are a banger. I don't even care. And in Saint Chroma, that's my song of the year. That or Holy Holy. Holy Holy is also really good. Those are my two. And then Like Him. Oh my goodness. Actually, Like Him is my song of the year. I completely forgot that song even existed. Holy shit. I'm getting the fucking George Washington era now, bro. That's how you know I'm getting stressed. All right. Those were, in my opinion, well, not in my opinion, at least what I saw, were all of your hot takes. So, Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, drop a knife emoji. Draw a knife emoji. Also, if you have any hot takes, I don't know, I'll do another video where I'll do my hot takes, and then I'll ask for your hot takes, and then that'll be what I do. But yeah, this is the end of the video.